Hello, everybody. Once again, this is your boy Daryll Triplett, aka Also Keep It Real. I am the host, as you guys all know out there, of the Ask a Cop show. Now, usually, folks, we do the show on Thursdays, and I can tell you now that we will still do it on Thursdays. However, I do have a bit of bittersweet news that I have to deliver to all of you out there. Our beloved member Jeff will be no longer a part of the show. He's got way too many responsibilities right now to edge out time for the show. He has the newborn that is here. The baby is doing great. Jeff is doing great. Everybody's great. He just does not, with the work assignments and stuff like that, have time to come in studio to be able to do the show every Thursday. But with that being said, of course, you already know we're going to still push forward. Okay. Well, Jeff don't stop the show, but I want to talk to you guys about something. The reason why I'm coming on a Tuesday is because, as you can see, my presidential seal overhead there, we have a lot going on in this country. We have a lot of lies that's been told to us. We have a lot of falsehoods that's been out there. And you, the American people, in November, made your voice completely clear and heard. This is the reason why I'm ecstatically pleased that the elections turned out like they did. Now, I want to say this. I believe in my heart that everybody lies at some given point in time. All right? Everybody does. I believe that our elected officials that are elected by the people, our police officers, our firefighters, our government workers, congressmen, federal officials, state officials, city officials should be held to a higher standard than the general public. So what I want to talk to you about today is, of course, and we have video of this on the next slide that will be coming up very shortly, of the whole pardon situation. Now, I know that Sleepy Joe said for 6 months in, if his son is convicted, he is not going to pardon him because he believes in the American system. He believes in the justice system. And no one, as he's quoted a billion times, is above the law. Is that true? Well, let's just jump right into it and see. Go ahead and roll the next clip.
The View host Whoopi Goldberg has unleashed on her co-host Alyssa Farah Griffin over Joe Biden's pardoning of his son Hunter. Goldberg and Griffin got into a heated exchange after Griffin claimed Joe Biden lied in the past when he repeatedly said he would never pardon his son Hunter.
Because I respect it as a parent. I understand why he would do it, but I wanted to understand why lie about it for so long.
I'd stop calling it a lie.
Okay, why repeatedly say you're not going to and you do? And secondarily, for the part of this country, half of it that doesn't support Biden, doesn't know him personally, doesn't get to have phone calls, and they're just looking at a system that seems like it only benefits the people who are in power.
I'm going to say,
what precedent does that set?
Well, here's what it says. It's a precedent for all of us to open our eyes because we've elected someone who is in a similar situation, who didn't have a drug problem, who knew what he was doing, who clearly stood and said, I can do this. And he did it. So I think, for many, many reasons, this is very different than any other situation that we have ever dealt with.
The internet reacted to the bust-up with this commentator saying, Whoopi Goldberg says people need to stop calling Biden a liar for flip-flopping on pardoning Hunter Biden. Biden said he wouldn't pardon his son. He did. This is by definition a lie. And this commentator agreed, saying just in, Whoopi Goldberg says what Hunter Biden did is okay because he was addicted to drugs, unlike Trump, who is not a drug addict. Remarkable. Goldberg said people need to stop accusing Biden of lying when he said he would not be pardoning his son. And it seems like Whoopi Goldberg is one of the last mainstream media hosts who are still supporting Joe Biden, with even leftist outlet MSNBC
Is that back on both of us?
the president.
Walsh, welcome, Congressman Walsh. What do you make of all of this? What is likely to be the response on Capitol Hill to this breaking news?
Okay, pause it just a second.
Good to be with you.
Okay. So, again, folks, I don't know, and I'm sorry, we had a little technical difficulty there, but I don't know how many times these politicians are going to piss on us and tell us it's rain, and we keep believing the bullshit. I do not know how many times that's going to happen. This man, now, first off, let me say this here. I understand what the congressman is saying, and all the Democrats are pissed at Joe Biden and stuff like that. But I can tell you this here, is that there's not a father in this world that cares about his son. Now, remember the charges against Biden. The charges are he's facing up to 25 years in prison, 25 years in prison, tax evasion, gun charges, and Biden has told us several times that he will not pardon his son if the justice system convicts him of this. This man said this out of his mouth. No one, they asked him about it, but he said that out of his mouth. And now, I've got to say, this is what I like about Trump. Because Trump would have told you, if that was his son, touche, I'm going to pardon him. That's the law. Y'all set it up that way. If you don't like it, change the law. But yeah, I'm going to pardon my son. Biden went through months, 6 months of lying to y'all's faces, knowing good and damn well he was going to pardon his son. Go ahead with the video.
To be with you. See, I told you so. They're all like that. So the next time any of us complain about anything Trump does, this pardon is just deflating. For those of us who have been out there for a few years now yelling about what a unique threat Donald Trump is, for Joe Biden to do something like this, Trump, nobody's above the law, we've been screaming. Well, Joe Biden just made clear his son Hunter is above the law. Donald Trump lies every time he opens his mouth, we've been screaming.
And it didn't stop there. CNN also blasted the president's backflip.
Donald Trump decided that Joe Biden, Karine Jean-Pierre, how many minutes of tape do we have of both of these people telling the American people, this will not happen?
And another thing, Whoopi needs to shut the hell up. Okay, I like Whoopi, but damn, you need to shut the hell up. Saying that at the beginning of the video, she said that I want you to stop calling him that a lie. No, it's a damn lie. He told the American people for 6 months in that, listen, if he's convicted of these charges, tax evasion, gun charges, I'm not going to pardon him because no one is above the law. Now when the rubber meets the road, fatherhood's kicking in with old Joe. And he's like, fuck that. I'm not letting them send my kid to prison for 25 years over something that he thinks is politically motivated. Is it? Who knows? But you're flip-flopping. It's a lie. It's a damn lie.
I mean, we could play it all morning. It's a lie, and it's a lie to benefit his own family, and that's all that it is.
Now, who else gets this? Who else gets this type of treatment? Look at all the people who's been incarcerated wrongly. Just think back, okay? Did he go back and exonerate them, right? Look how many people who've been convicted wrongly for political reasons. Did he go back and bless them and pardon them? No, it was only for his own selfish personal gain that he did it. And that's what I've been trying to tell people. Quit believing everything these freaking politicians tell you. Why are we so gullible? Why do we believe this crap? This man's going to tell us anything during an election when he wants to run again to be president. But now that he's not running anymore to be president, he's like, fuck y'all, fuck y'all. I told y'all this months ago, even before Kamala Harris. I told y'all this months ago, and you didn't believe me. I told you.
And everybody who went on TV and said, oh, look how he's the modern George Washington, he's drained every ounce of credibility from every surrogate. If Karine Jean-Pierre had an ounce of self-respect, she'd get off the plane in Africa today, where they're going, so he can avoid the press and resign. He's drained all of her credibility, and everybody else who's defended this, it's draining.
Both sides of the media are having a field day exposing Joe Biden's lie.
Let's go to the US now, where, of course, Joe Biden is in the dying days of his presidency. He's got less than 2 months to go in the job, so he's tying up a few odds and ends. And this question keeps coming up about his son, Hunter, the crackhead Hunter Biden. But, you know, he was convicted.
Did he say the crackhead Hunter Biden? That's what I love, the crackhead Hunter Biden. They say once you're a drug addict, you're always a drug addict, but you know, this is just, it's not crazy to me. All right. It's crazy in the sense that y'all all bought it hook, line, and sinker. Y'all bought it hook, line, and sinker. This man sat back and told y'all for 6 months straight while he was preparing to run for president, no, no, no. If my son is convicted, I will not be pardoning him. You know that's a god dang gonna lie. And the truth ain't in him. This man been planning to pardon this boy from day one. That's why Hunter didn't look like he was too stressed when he was going to court. Either way it goes, guess what? I'm winning anyway. Boy, I wonder if regular American citizens that voted him in get that same privilege. This is what I'm saying. Our vote is too important to throw away. But here we go.
Convicted earlier in the year, of course, back in June, he was done for buying guns while he was a drug addict. He had declared on the papers that he was not a drug addict at the time, so there were 3 felonies. Then in September, he pleaded guilty to not paying at least $1.4 million in taxes. Many times, Joe has been asked, pardon your son? Are you going to pardon your son? Look, he's considering it. There's no doubt about that.
$1.4 million in taxes. Come on now. $1.4 million in taxes this man ain't paid.
At least we know that Joe Biden thinks that no one, not even his son, is above the law.
Calling for a constitutional amendment. Called no one is above the law amendment. Each of us is equal before the law. No one. No one is above the law. The American principle that no one is above the law was reaffirmed. Justice should be respected. We should never allow anyone to tear it down. Those responsible can be held accountable. In my administration, no one is above the law.
And don't forget, he has been personally asked this question multiple times. Will you pardon your own son? No way.
Your son Hunter is on trial, and I know that you cannot speak about an ongoing federal prosecution. But let me ask you, will you accept the jury's outcome, their verdict, no matter what it is?
Yes.
And have you ruled out a pardon for your son?
Yes.
Well, there you have it right there. I just heard it 5 times right there. No one's above the law. Will you rule out a pardon for your son? Yes. The man's a damn liar. He's a damn liar. It's just that simple. Whoopi, call it what it is. He's a damn liar. And that's just that simple. The man lied. I knew he was lying all the time. Y'all the ones who didn't know he was lying or didn't want to believe that he was lying.
With regard to the question regarding the family, I'm extremely proud of my son Hunter. He has overcome an addiction. He's one of the greatest, most decent men I know. And I am satisfied that I'm not going to do anything. I said I abide by the jury decision. I will do that, and I will not pardon him.
And of course, his press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre, has also been asked multiple times, and she has always said there is no way this will happen.
Will the president pardon his son?
So I've answered this question before. It was asked of me.
She looks like she's just over it. She looked like, God, listen, will they hurry up? And I'm just over it. I want a new job. I want to go home. I want to soak my feet, do my hair. I'm just over it. I'm so sick and tired of y'all asking me if he's going to pardon his son. The answer is no, he ain't going to pardon his son. Here we go.
A couple of weeks ago, and I was very clear, and I said no.
You said not a lot has changed since yesterday, and that it's a personal matter. But from a presidential perspective, is there any possibility that the president would end up pardoning his son?
No.
I wonder if that is not going to change over the next 6 months. The president's saying
It's still a no. It's still a no. It's still a no. It will be a no. It is a no, and I don't have anything else to add. Will he pardon his son? No.
Will he pardon his son? No. There it is. So, folks, the only thing I've got left to say is that this is a cluster, and Joe Biden should have been honest from the get-go. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that if that was me sitting in that chair, that I wouldn't pardon my son. I don't think any reasonable father out there would send their son to prison for 25 years if you had the power, the legal power not to, right? The problem is that you should have been man enough to just fess up and say, yeah, I'm going to pardon him. Pardon. That would have been my new song for the year. Oh, you ever heard the new remix of the Pardon Show? Pardon. Pardon. That should have been his new song. But instead you lied. You did what mostly all politicians do, is you lie to the American people once again, and we swallowed it hook, line, and sinker. Y'all leave comments down below. Let me know what you think about this. Like and share the videos. I just wanted to come to you guys and do a quick recap on this thing. It was too important not to. I'm your boy, Daryll Triplett from the Ask a Cop show. I will see you guys Thursday. Tune in at 8 o'clock with me. Over and out. Peace.